nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes, as she lingers my desires like to a step-dame or a dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
Oh, 4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, and 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnity.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
How do we Theseus?
How now to do? Thanks, good Aegis. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and her shapes love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with fanning voice verses of fanning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy with graces of thy hair, rings, gods, conceits, knacks, rifles, nosegay, sweet meats, messengers of strong prevailment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast so filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience which was due to me to unbridled harshness. My gracious duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting her father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father love her with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know by not what power I am made bold, or how it may concern my modesty. In such a presence here I plead my thoughts, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood, whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin Patita unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, sealing day twixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Lovely sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazy title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, for what is mine my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all of my right of her I do is stated to Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked, if not with advantage as Demetrius. And, which is more than all these boasts to be, I am beloved of Demetrius Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll about to his head, made love to Netter's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But, being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, Aegis. You shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will. Come, my Hippolyta. Cheer, my love. Demetrius and Aegis, go along.
Duty desire with all you.
Oh, now, my love, why are your cheeks so pale? Chance the roses there do fade so fast.
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I need. For aught that I could ever hear, could ever read by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers?
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue. She hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, my gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth my father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance to a lord of men. There will I stay.
Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow, with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' doves, by that which knitteth souls and prospers love, by more vows than men have ever broke, and number more than women ever spoke. In that place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow, truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet melody more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, were favor so! Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ears should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue could catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius be invaded, the rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
That my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He shall no more see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. Before time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, what good graces in my love do dwell, hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in a watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsels sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our sights to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Thou pray for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sights from lovers' food till morrow's deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
Oh, how happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figure unheedy haste. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him glorious flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. For herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
There we go.
Talking away, I don't know what words to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me. I'll be gone in a day or yeah!
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name who is thought fit for all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, Petra Quince, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Oh, a very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, Petra Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom.
Ready? Name what part I am for, and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Now to the rest. And yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Heracles rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious cars shall drive from far and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, name the rest of the players. This is Heracles' pain, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condolent.
Francis Flute.
Oh, yeah, here, Petra Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Okay, so what's this be? A wandering knight? Cha-ching?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Oh, nay! Let me not play a lady. I got this beard coming.
That's all one. You can do it in a mask and speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, my Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus and you Flute Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling. Here, Petra Quince. Robin Starveling, you shall play Thisbe's mother, and Deb Snout, here, Petra Quince. You, Pyramus's father, and myself, Thisbe's father, and Snug, you the lion's part. And I hope here's a play finished.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
That's all right. You may do it in extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion too! I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, "Let him roar again! Let him roar again!"
Oh, and you should do it too terribly that you would frighten the Duchess and the ladies that they should shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
Would they hang us?
Every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, then they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and twirl any nightingale. Come. Roar, roar, roar.
No. You must play Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as you shall see in any summer's day. A very gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Friends, here are your parts. I desire you. I request you. I entreat you to come them by tomorrow night, that we may meet a mile outside of the palace woods, there to rehearse our play. For if we meet in the city, we will be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will write a bill of properties for such as our play wants. I pray you fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Swan!
fairies. Here comes Oberon, and here my mistress. I would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence! I forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton! Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know that thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India, but that forsooth the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Apolta, knowing I know thy love for Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill or dell, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport, and the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, hath every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. This same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood. And when we have laughed to see the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wanton winds. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We'll chide downright by longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not thence from this grove till I torment thee for this injury! My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such harmonious and dulcet breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
At that same time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold noon and the earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I, where the bolt of Cupid fell, it fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote on the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, then drop the liquor of it in her eye. The next thing waking she look upon, be it on bear, lion, wolf, or bold, unmeddling monkey, or busy ape, she shall pursue the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her eyes, as I could do with another herb, I will make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible and will overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay and the other slayeth me. Thou told me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in the plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I do love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. A worser place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look upon thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not.
It is no night when I do see your face, therefore I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Therefore, how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I will run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave you up to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the town, the temple, the field you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. Women should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he shall leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray, give it me. I know a bank whereon the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violet grows, quite over canopied by luscious woodbine, by sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled by these flowers by dances and delight. There I will streak her eyes and fill her with hateful fantasies. But take thou some of it, and about this wood seek a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. See thou anoint his eyes, but do it when the first thing he espies might be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on, and affect it with some care that he might prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, a roundel and a fairy song. And then for the third part of a minute hence, some to kill cankers in the musgrove buds, some ward the rare mice for their leathern wings to make my small elves coats, and some keep back that clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
Sleep tonight, and may your dreams be realized if the thundercloud passes away. So let it rain down on so let it be. Hence away! All is well. When aloof send sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair, wake you when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and by my troth, I have forgot the way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good. Tarry for our wandering of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for upon this bank I will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love finds its meaning in love's conference. I meant that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make it knit.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation may as well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love near altar until thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I, and end life when I end loyalty. Here is my bed, sleep give you all his rest.
And with half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I lie to prove this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound, on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie. Near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl upon thy eyes I throw, all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep thy seat on thy island. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon. Stay! Do not kill me, sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, because if so, mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no. I am as ugly as a bear. for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do, as a monster, fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eyes? But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
Run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish at my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? But Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content? With Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I have with her spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Like who will not trade a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says that you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth, you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well, perforce I must confess I thought you, lord, of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia sleep thou there. And never mayst thou come Lysander near. For, as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. Or as the heresies that men do leave are hated most by those they did deceive. So thou, my surfeit and my heresy, of all be hated, but most of me. In all my powers, address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight!
Help me! Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Ay, pity me! What a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent came and ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander, what removed? Lysander! Lord! What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Either death or you, I will find immediately!